Picture this. You're scrolling through social media and you see someone your age posting photos from their third vacation this year, driving a luxury car, living in a beautiful apartment. Meanwhile, you're working just as hard, maybe even harder, but your bank account tells a completely different story. What's the difference? It's not luck, it's not inheritance, it's following a set of simple rules that most people either don't know or choose to ignore. My name is Ivan, and I spend way too much time thinking about money, financial psychology, and why some people seem to effortlessly build wealth while others stay stuck in the same financial patterns for decades. If you're someone who wants to understand the real mechanics behind wealth building instead of just hoping things will magically improve, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if it ends up helping you see money differently. Here's what most people get wrong about wealth. They think it's about making more money, when really it's about following specific principles that compound over time. Today, I'm breaking down 11 money rules that separate people who build real wealth from people who stay broke their entire lives. These aren't complicated theories, they're simple, proven strategies that actually work. Number 1, play the long game while everyone else sprints. Building wealth is not a sprint. It's a marathon that rewards patience and punishes impatience. Every decision you make should be filtered through this question. What impact will this have on my life in 10, 20, or 30 years? The person who invests consistently for 40 years will always beat the person who tries to get rich quick. The person who builds slow and steady income streams will always outlast the person chasing viral success. Time is your biggest advantage if you use it correctly. Compound interest needs decades to work its magic. Real estate needs years to appreciate significantly. Businesses need time to become profitable. If you're not willing to wait, you're not willing to win. The wealthy understand that every small decision compounds over time, and they're playing a game that most people don't even know exists. Number 2, track your net worth, not your income. Most people brag about how much they make. Wealthy people focus on how much they keep. Your income is meaningless if you're spending it all. What matters is your net worth, the total value of everything you own minus everything you owe. You could make $200,000 a year and have a negative net worth if you're drowning in debt and own nothing. Or you could make $60,000 a year and have a growing net worth if you're investing consistently and avoiding stupid debt. Check your net worth quarterly, not obsessively, but consistently. Are you moving forward or backward? If your net worth isn't growing, something needs to change. This number tells the truth about your financial progress in a way your income never will. Number 3, automate good behavior before you need discipline. Your willpower is not reliable. You might feel motivated to save money today, but what about next week when something goes on sale? What about next month when your friends want to go on an expensive trip? Motivation fades, systems don't. Set up automatic transfers that move money into savings and investment accounts the day you get paid. Before you have a chance to spend it, before you have to make a decision about it, the money moves without you thinking about it. The wealthy automate everything: savings, investments, bill payments. This removes temptation and ensures consistency. You're not relying on feeling motivated. You're relying on a system that works whether you feel like it or not. Build a system once and let it run forever. Number 4, understand the difference between assets and expenses. This is where most people completely mess up their finances. They buy things they think are assets when they're actually expenses draining their wealth. A brand new car isn't an asset. It's losing thousands of dollars in value every year. Designer clothes aren't assets. The latest iPhone isn't an asset. These are expenses disguised as investments. Real assets put money in your pocket, stocks that pay dividends, real estate that generates rental income, a business that produces profit, a skill that increases your earning potential. These things make you wealthier over time. Here's a simple test. If it's losing value or costing you money to maintain it, it's not an asset. Stop calling expenses investments. The wealthy buy assets first, then use the income from those assets to buy the stuff they want. Most people do it backwards and wonder why they stay broke. Number 5, learn to say no to almost everything. Every yes to something is a no to something else. When you say yes to financing that new furniture, you're saying no to investing that money. When you say yes to another subscription service, you're saying no to building your emergency fund. Wealthy people are ruthless about saying no. No to lifestyle inflation. No to keeping up with friends. No to spending money to impress people who don't care about them. They say no to almost everything so they can say yes to the things that actually matter. This isn't about being cheap. It's about being intentional. Every dollar you spend should align with your goals. If it doesn't, say no. The people who can't say no to small things will never achieve big things. Number 6, Time is more valuable than money. Optimize for both. Most people optimize their lives for money and completely ignore time. They'll spend an hour driving across town to save $10 at a different grocery store. They'll work overtime for extra cash while sacrificing their health and relationships. This is backwards thinking. Wealthy people understand that time's the one resource you can never get back. Once it's gone forever. So they make decisions that maximize both time and money. They'll pay extra for convenience if it buys back hours they can use for higher value activities. They'll invest in tools and services that automate tasks they don't need to do themselves. Think about it. If you can pay someone $20 an hour to clean your house, and you use those 2 hours to work on a side business that generates $100, you just made a smart trade. Stop being cheap with your time. It's your most valuable asset. Number 7, build multiple income streams, not just multiple jobs. There's a huge difference between having 3 jobs and having 3 income streams. 3 jobs means you're trading your time 3 different ways. 3 income streams means money is flowing to you from different sources, even when you're not actively working. Most wealthy people have at least 5 to 7 income streams. This might sound overwhelming, but it's simpler than you think. Your primary job is one stream. A side business is another. Dividend-paying stocks are another. Rental income from property, interest from savings, royalties from creative work. Each stream doesn't need to be massive. It just needs to be consistent. The goal isn't to work yourself to death. The goal is to build systems that generate income without requiring all your time. When one stream slows down, the others keep flowing. That's real financial security. Number 8, spend money on things that appreciate, not depreciate. Every time you're about to buy something expensive, ask yourself, will this be worth more or less in 5 years? That new car? Worth less. Those designer shoes? Worth less. That stock portfolio? Probably worth more. That piece of real estate? Probably worth more. This doesn't mean never buy things that depreciate. It means being intentional about where the majority of your money goes. If most of your money is going toward things that lose value, you'll never build wealth. If most of your money is going toward things that gain value, wealth becomes inevitable. Here's a practical approach. For every dollar you spend on something that depreciates, invest $2 in something that appreciates. This forces you to prioritize building wealth while still enjoying life. You're not depriving yourself, you're just making sure your future self is taken care of. Number 9, never let lifestyle inflation steal your raises. This is the trap that catches almost everyone. You get a raise, so you upgrade your apartment. You get a bonus, so you finance a nicer car. You make more money, and suddenly your expenses grow to match it. You're making more, but you're not actually getting ahead. Wealthy people do the opposite. When their income goes up, they keep their lifestyle the same and invest the difference. If you get a $500 raise and you immediately increase your spending by $500, you just gave yourself a raise that does nothing for your future. Here's the strategy. Every time your income increases, commit to saving and investing at least 50% of that increase. You still get to enjoy some of the extra money, but you're also building wealth that will eventually give you freedom. This one rule alone can transform your financial future. Number 10. Debt is a tool, not a lifestyle. Here's where it gets interesting. Not all debt is bad, but most people use debt in the worst possible way. They finance vacations, shopping sprees, and daily expenses. That's using debt as a lifestyle, and it will keep you broke forever. Smart debt is used to acquire assets that appreciate or generate income. A mortgage on a rental property that produces monthly cash flow. A business loan that helps you generate more revenue than the interest costs. Student loans for degrees that significantly increase earning potential, but only if you're strategic about it. The rule is simple. If you're borrowing money to buy something that loses value or doesn't generate income, you're making a terrible financial decision. If you're borrowing money to acquire something that will make you more money than the debt costs, you're making a strategic move. Know the difference. Number 11, treat every dollar like it's your employee. Most people think about money as something they spend or save. Wealthy people think about money as workers. Every dollar should be doing a job for you. Either it's protecting you, growing for you, or serving a specific purpose in your life. When you get paid, before you spend anything, ask yourself, what job am I giving this money? Some dollars get the job of building your emergency fund. Some get the job of growing an investment. Some get the job of paying necessary expenses. But here's the key. Lazy money sitting in a regular checking account isn't working for you. It's just sitting there losing value to inflation. Think about it like this. If you had employees who showed up to work every day and did nothing, you'd fire them. Why are you letting your money do the same thing? Put every dollar to work and watch your wealth grow. If you start applying even half of these rules today, your financial life will look completely different in 5 years. The question isn't whether these rules work. The question is whether you'll actually follow them.